All right, Madea fans. Now, somebody sent me this on social media, and I think I remember this kind of like floating around years ago. But basically, someone online found, I guess you could say, not even a baby, but a child in an old-fashioned photo that looks like Madea. Now, I'm going to be completely transparent here. I have no idea if this is actually like a real photo of somebody when they were younger, but I remember not watching, but back in the day, before the cloud, before, flash drives, basically photo albums, like legit, go to the shelf, go underneath the coffee table inside of a box and pull out the old photo album, and then you look at photos, and even like the colors and everything in the background, they match what this little girl's picture looks like. And basically, if this is like a legit photo, holy crap, yes, this little girl does look like a young Mabel. And I just think it would be hilarious that in the upcoming Mabel series on Showtime, that they talk about Madea as a child as well as her in her, I believe, mid-20s during the 70s, which is where this particular series is supposed to take place. I'm going to be honest here, I'm being very careful with my words because I haven't really thought too much about Mabel, considering we haven't even heard the casting call yet, like, who's portraying who. But I think it will be pretty interesting in, let's say, episode 1, if there's kind of like, a prelude where they talk about, young Madea growing up. It's like, Madea, but let's talk about Mabel, and her humble upbringings. Then you have a photo like this of a young Mabel. You know what? It will be downright ridiculous, but what if a little Mabel actually talked like Madea talked? But then again, it depends on how she would talk in her 20s as well. But as far as I know, we're not going to see child Mabel in any upcoming projects. I think it will be hilarious, but I don't know if we will. But let me know your thoughts and if we see a child Mabel, I don't think we would have a little boy dressed up as a young Mabel. I think it will be a little girl with a tough personality like Madea or Mabel would as they got older. But thanks to the person who sent me this. I know I've seen this several times, but it gave me a good laugh this morning. I needed it. But let me know your thoughts. I think it could work. I mean, I'm not saying we need like a whole season based on kid Mabel. That would be something I could see Tyler Perry doing to appeal to children, kind of like the Medea's Tough Love cartoon, where it's not like I'm talking a full-on series. Like, I never really watched The Big Bang Theory, but I think that they did a show that's still going called Young Sheldon, where it's like Sheldon as a kid. And I'm not saying we need a spin-off of Kid Madea, but if he made like a show just to appeal to kids, I think it could work. I mean, here I am spitting out another idea. You could have like Kid Brown, kind of explaining the origins of his ashy kneecaps, kind of like Pigpen from Charlie Brown. It's like, my mama, she told me, to put lotion on it. Or like, let's say he just never put lotion on when his mom told him to, or he always had a knack for, falling on his knees. And then you have young Hattie, young Bam. Dang, see, Tyler Perry Studios, look, I'm giving y'all a free idea right now. Make like I want to throw it back now. The Flintstone Kids. A pup named Scooby-Doo. Come on, those classic cartoons like Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The Flintstones, but then they gave us the key Muppet Babies. Okay, I feel like if there's a young Madea cartoon, it's probably going to be a little bit raunchier than those kind of shows, but I think it could work because if nothing else, if you look at Everybody Hates Chris, which is essentially the Black Wonder Years, which I'm pretty sure there is a Black Wonder Years series coming to ABC next month. I think I saw a preview about it. Basically, I think it's important because, here I am being a little preachy here. I get Madea slash Mabel is a comedic character, but as somebody who's about to turn 30 in like 3 days, I'm not going to say that some of the things that Madea has said during plays and movies haven't stuck with me since the first time I've heard them. Like, you know, people in your lives are like, you know, parts of a tree, or, you know, the fact that, you know, don't worry about what people say about you, worry about how you think and feel about yourself. I believe she said that to Keke Palmer's character in the family reunion movie. And, you know, the list goes on. So I think it would be cool to see, like, if Tyler Perry wanted to do a Kid Mabel series. I don't know if it would work for Nickelodeon, like, you know, young Dylan would, but I don't think it has to be over the top raunchy. It will be an interesting concept to see a very, 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 you know, young portrayal of Madea and her friends, not to mention family. You know, from the fact that Madea allegedly had siblings and whatnot, we could actually see that family dynamic. So yeah, this is funny how, and I'm not going to lie, I only had like one bullet point that said Kid Madea because I just jotted that down as somebody sent me this photo last night, but I didn't expect it to go from, you know what, will we see a Kid Madea in the Mabel series to, hey, Tyler Perry, here's a spin-off idea for Kid Madea. So there you go. Free content. All right, guys, well, make sure, let's keep the free train rolling. Just take a couple seconds and hit the like button and subscribe. That's absolutely free. Help this video get to, let's say, 150 likes. And remember, I'm trying to close in on 200,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.